Ho ho ho! Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, it might actually be a good little game. Ho 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 ho!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday, and we're finishing up the week of December here with a game from Gamesbook.com, which is a website that is still active, and the game in question is Swinging Santa. So, let's see what we're in for this time around. Please enter your name. Alright, well I can't put apostrophes, so this will have to do, BMansLN. And it looks like it's a character select, and I can just barely make out some options to upload your picture and such, so those are functions that are probably no longer available on this offline archive, but I guess maybe you could import your own pictures to insert your own character, so that would have been a cool feature, I would imagine, so too bad it doesn't work anymore, but let's see, and we got a level select screen, and this is the only one that we can select, it looks like, so let's go ahead. It looks like this is a rhythm game. So, and we use the arrow keys to correspond to the directions as they appear, and you hit them as they go over the little cube on the right there, and I missed that one. But alright, I mean, this seems like a decent enough experience so far. I'm not sure if it's just limited to the arrow keys or if things get more complex. I guess I'm doing good because I'm getting a lot of cheers from the crowd. Oop. And having said that, I missed one. I'm not particularly great at rhythm games, I'll admit, so... But for my first attempt here, at least, I think it's going alright. Oops. Oh, that was a bad flub up. And I guess the bar at the bottom right shows your progress. And the bar on the left, I think, is like a meter to gauge how well you're doing. So, we're doing alright. About 60%. 60% through the song. Be interesting to know where they got this music from, if it was developed in-house or if they picked it up from somewhere. And if they did, if they even got permission, but... oh well. I'm not going to concern myself with that sort of thing while I'm playing this. Yeah, this isn't bad, I'll admit, so... Like I mentioned last week, I took a little look at this game prior, and I thought, okay, this looks like it's going to be better than that Christmas tree dress-up, or scene selection game I played last time. I mean, I might as well call it a dress-up game, right? So, but yeah, rhythm games are okay in my book, so even if I may not be particularly experienced or good at them. Alright. Yeah, I did pretty good overall, I think. 131 perfects, 29 greats, and only 18 misses. And we aced that, because it looked like we only needed 65% to move on to the next stage. So let's see what we're in for with this one. I think once I'm done playing through this stage, regardless of whether I make it or not, I'll go ahead and call it, though. I think we have a pretty good idea of the experience here. Oof. Yeah, things are definitely more difficult for this stage, and of course I'm talking while I'm playing, and anyone who's had any experience trying to narrate while they record gameplay for a YouTube video knows that it's harder than it looks, so... And the song in question this time is We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Oop. Clubbed up there. Alright, we're about halfway through the song. I think I'm going to have a lower score than the previous stage, but that's okay. Not going for a high score or anything. Ah! Oh no. Come on, focus. Focus. Focus, Nostril. Okay. Slower part of the song. And regain my wits. Oof. It's those quick succession keystrokes that trip me up. Okay, you're almost there. Okay. I made it, I think. Yeah, I missed 30 that time around, but I still did pretty well, 87%. So alrighty. You gonna let me move on, game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. I don't seem to be able to progress now. That's unfortunate. Give me 1 second. We may be experiencing technical difficulties here, folks. Okay, I'm back, and luckily for me, it appears this game has an autosave feature. As you see now, there's a load function on the main menu. You can select your profile, and you're able to jump right back in where you left off. Now, unfortunately, when the game froze like that, it didn't save my progress, so I had to replay the second stage off camera, but now that I have, we're back in business. But I think for recording purposes' sake, I think I'll go ahead and call it here. So just go ahead and hit back. And yeah, that weird freezing issue aside, Swinging Santa seems like a pretty competently made holiday-themed rhythm game. It's no Friday Night Funkin' or anything like that, but I think you could do a whole lot worse than trying out Swinging Santa, especially if you're a fan of rhythm games. So if it's the holiday season and you have the hankering for some holiday-themed rhythm game action, then I would say go ahead and check out Swinging Santa. I think you'll like what you find here. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.